Glad to be with you from Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati as the St. Louis Cardinals begin their 2021 campaign on the road. Last year, of course, the Cards finished third in the NL Central and were bounced in the wild card round, so they'd like to play deeper into the postseason this year, clearly, and with more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, if they're going to get it done, they have to do it in hostile territory. Earlier, I got a chance to ask a few of the players what it's like to open a regular season on the road. St. Louis skipper Mike Shildt has plenty of toys to play with in this lineup. Third baseman Nolan Arenado is the marquee addition to an already talented lineup with Paul Goldschmidt and Tommy Edman, and Dylan Carlson looks like an exciting breakout candidate in the outfield. Adam Wainwright, Jack Flaherty, and Dakota Hudson make for a steady top of the rotation. The NL Central is getting more competitive, but the Cards look poised to make a run once again.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the sixth inning. Nobody out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Stepping in once again is Jack Flaherty. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that's
too high, 1-0. Here it comes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he got him.
On the mound, he's thinking, Grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. No runs, no hits, one error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Fly ball right down the line in left. O'Neill waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So next to bat will be Luis Castillo, struck out in his last trip to the plate. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Reds are down and ordered. We are still scoreless. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Adios, pelota. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. First home run of the campaign for him, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work, as he stands to be the loser in this one. Jose De Leon comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jose De Leon.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. And he will flail at a fastball here to start things out. Not looking for that, apparently, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
That brings in Tommy Edman. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And that will end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds nothing. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Winker. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
So accepts the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Singled homer run in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Votto is there. 1 down.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Next up, Yadier Molina, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dylan Carlson.
So next to hit is Dylan Carlson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hit high and deep to left field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime against this pitcher. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And that's dead center for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
0-2 the count to Suarez. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fouled off.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And he is in there.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado. He'll go to the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. So instead of trying to force the ball around the horn, he takes the sure out himself by stepping on the bag at third. Jonathan India digging in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Tyler Stevenson, who called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 left for Cincinnati. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. TJ Antone comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Naquin is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
So now into the box is Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're still in control, 7-0. back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Winker starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carlson is there, one away.
Now that the right fielder. Castellanos.
So now here is Nicholas Castellanos. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
The first baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his right leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Votto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Reds down to their last strike. Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Mm-hmm.